welcome back. Health professionals in Utah County are looking to help Pacific Islander families get the vaccinations they need. Joining me now in this sponsored interview is Dr. Neil Davis from Intermountain Health, along with Tima Clausen from the Utah Pacific Islander Health Coalition. Welcome. Good morning to both of you.
Yeah, good morning.
A lot to dive into with this topic, and viewers are going to learn a lot. Tima, let's start with you. Will you tell us a little bit about the coalition and what you do and provide here in Utah?
Yeah, so the Utah Pacific Islander Health Coalition was founded in 2011 by some of the community champions in Utah. And so what I do, my role is I am the Women's Health Program Manager and Vaccine Collaboration Manager also. So I love what I do because I get to partner up with Intermountain Health and other agencies and organizations to help our Pacific Islander community here in the state of Utah with accessible to health and other services.
That's wonderful. And the population of Pacific Islanders here in Utah is so big. They come for reasons of faith. Maybe it's a college. It's the family-oriented state, you were telling me.
Yes.
And Doctor, you have been partnering up for quite a while. And talking about vaccines today, you said there's been a little bit of a dip. Why is that? Why are we not out there getting our vaccines?
Yeah, we've noticed for early childhood vaccines, we're seeing a little fewer children being up to date on vaccines. And that's a problem because there are diseases that can cause significant problems both for the kids and for the community. And I think one of the reasons that's happening is that vaccines are so successful so that we forget about those diseases they're preventing.
That's a really good point. That makes perfect sense. So you might think, oh, I don't need to do it. It's not on my radar. But why should we be proactive?
Well, for example, around the country now, we're seeing measles outbreaks in about 21 states, including states close to Utah in the west. And so when we forget the value that these protections bring to our children, it can creep up on us, and we just want to try and get ahead of that and support families and kids.
Something pretty incredible that the two of you have been collaborating on is this clinic coming up, all about vaccines and even being able to ask a doctor questions. All Pacific Islanders are welcome to come and gather and to do this. Will you describe it?
Yeah, so one of the wonderful things I love about this event that's coming up on Saturday, June 15th, is we want our community to come and see local health doctors, Pacific Islander doctors, and ask any questions or concern, just to have this wonderful engagement, connection with one another, and have this build of relationship. If you haven't had that, we just want it to provide this space and time for our Pacific Islander community to gather and interact.
How wonderful. And the ask a doctor aspect. I mean, how often do you get to do that and have time to have those questions answered without making an appointment, paying maybe a copay? So that's something very generous. And then the vaccines that happen, doctor, what if somebody doesn't have insurance?
Yeah, so there is a program called the Vaccines for Children's program that will cover any child that doesn't have insurance. And so there is a way for children to get vaccines. That's super important. And I think at the event, Tima and her team there, it's going to be a wonderful time for families to learn about things like that, and it's free.
That's so wonderful to provide that. I mean, if you don't know that program's out there, then that could be another reason, another barrier why you're not doing your vaccines. But you've made the day really fun. Is there entertainment as well?
Yeah, we've got a wonderful community health workers working effortlessly just with the preparing cultural dances to come and do some entertainment and have some wonderful food. I mean, we're gonna have a fun party with our Pacific Islanders and just connect. So looking forward to that.
Okay.
I think it's at Lavelle Edwards Stadium, is that right?
That's right, yeah. Lavelle Edwards Stadium at the parking lot. And so it's a Pacific Islander wellness tailgate party, and yeah, we're gonna have a blast.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Protect Our Kids Pacific Islander Family Wellness Tailgate event. Mark your calendar for Saturday, June 15th, 10 to 2, right there at Lavelle Edwards in Provo. And we will link to all the information again so you can make sure to get signed up, free to attend. Thank you both so much.
Yeah.